Good afternoon and welcome to NWOAL Baseball on a Monday afternoon here on this first Monday of May. Overcast skies, temperatures in the mid to upper 50s with those feels-like temperatures in the low to mid 50s. Not an extremely breezy day today, but it will remain overcast throughout the day today. We have a very important matchup here, and this starts a pretty important week for all teams as we jockey for seeding coming up on Sunday afternoon. The softball seeds were determined yesterday. Baseball seeding will be determined on this coming Sunday. But bigger fish here in this one, an NWOAL outright championship in play for Bryan. They've already wrapped up at least a share of the title as they come in at 5-0 in the league. Archbold, Patrick Henry, and Evergreen are still in play to get a piece of the title, but they need to win out, or one or two or all three of them need to win out, and they need to hope Bryan loses tonight and loses Thursday against Evergreen. And as we said, Bryan has an important week. They play tonight. They play tomorrow night, a matchup against Fairview. Then later, as we said, Evergreen, Friday, Defiance, and then a Saturday game as well. All of that before Sunday. And Archbold not only in the league race, but also looking to improve Division III seeding as well. Much more to talk about. It is senior night here, the three Bryan seniors being honored here at Ray Sumter Field. We'll step aside to take our first break. We'll come back and talk more. Bryan and Archbold meet the lineups and the pitching matchups, and this afternoon's first pitch is still to come as well. It's Monday Baseball from Ray Sumter Field on B-Rock Sports.
You know where to go when your vehicle has been in an accident, but why should you take that same vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service when you need an oil change, brake job, or any other routine maintenance? It's because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have 60 years of combined experience diagnosing and repairing domestic, foreign, and classic automobiles. They have a state-of-the-art alignment machine that ensures a perfect alignment every time, and the training and expertise to fix your problem the first time. So whether it's a crash or take your vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Mount Pillier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Mount Pillier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Newcomer, Schaefer, Spangler, Breininger, and Rakes has served Northwest Ohio for over 120 years, and they provide a full range of legal services, including real estate transactions, estate planning and trust administration, elder law, family law, business planning and litigation, personal injury, workers' comp, criminal and traffic defense, and more. Newcomer, Schaefer, Spangler, Breininger, and Rakes also supports the athletes in schools in Northwest Ohio and wish them the best of luck in this game.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters' mission is to support, promote, and inspire competitive sports in Bryan with an emphasis on high school athletics. With my level support, a $25 donation gives you a window clean. Gold level's $50 donation, which gives the choice of cinch sock or poncho. Gold level support is a $100 donation that gives you broad stroke and sports flag. And lastly, a $200 broad stroke donation gives you all of these, including any combination of three from the prior donation. You can broad stroke today and offer patient support.
As we welcome you back here to Ray Sumter Field in Bryan on this cloudy Monday afternoon. A little background on both these teams. Bryan comes in at 10-5 on the season. Archbold at 8-5. Bryan, as we mentioned, the leaders in the league at 5-0. Archbold on their heels got off to a very slow start. Lost their first two league games lost to Evergreen and Wauseon in the same week. They are now sitting at 4-2 and still in play. Have been playing better of late. We're going to see one of the better pitchers in Northwest Ohio on the mound today, and that is DJ Newman. Newman, a right-hander who has a full repertoire for the Archbold Blue Streaks, and first team All-Ohio a season ago, helped lead the way for Archbold as they advanced to the state tournament. We'll take another break. The lineups from Bryan when we come back.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Eden, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
Starting lineup time brought to you by Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. For the 8-5 Blue Streaks, leading off the center fielder Creighton Kern. Hitting second, the second baseman Jaden Seiler. Batting third and pitching is DJ Newman. Hitting in the cleanup spot, the first baseman J.B. Burkle. Batting fifth and catching Devin Morris. Hitting sixth, the DH Brian Burrows. Batting seventh, the third baseman Zane Bainfeld. Hitting in the number 8 spot, the right fielder Cade Miller. And batting ninth for the Archbold Blue Streaks, the left fielder Carson Dominic. Defensively for Bryan around the outfield, Ethan Cerny starts in left, Quinn Brown in center, Lazarus Lane in right. Joe Watson's at first, Noah Heward at second, Dylan Dominic at third, and Jace Kepler is the shortstop. Tayson Dekrosh will handle the catching today, and the starter will be the number 2 arm in the rotation, Mikey Wolf. With this 2-game lead and a game on Thursday, they'll go number 2 today against Archbold in Mikey Wolf. Remember, Bryan's already clinched at least a share of the title. We'll take a break. First pitch from Sumter when we come back.
Even though we don't know what life has in store for our homes or car, we can still prepare. Introducing the Damage Doesn't Have to Be Too Damaging policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly. Contact Danielle Van Atta, agent at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408 today. American Family Insurance Company. SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Starks Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Starks Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
When you're in need of a new appliance, go to your local appliance dealer, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances. They carry the brands you need: Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, and GE. Many in stock for you to take home today. Then, when you have something wrong in years to come, Direct Link will also service everything. No need to call that 800 number and talk to someone you don't know. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541, and they'll be out to fix it for you whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan, your local appliance dealer.
Back out here at Ray Sumter Field in Bryan, this important NWOAL matchup, important for a lot of reasons, obviously a little more so to Archbold if they want to stay in the league race. Bryan already has wrapped up at least a share of what will be their 31st NWOAL baseball championship. These, in fact, are the top 2 teams in terms of baseball titles in league history. Bryan wrapped that up with a win on Friday in a makeup game over Wauseon. On the mound today for Bryan will be right-hander Mikey Wolf. This will be his 4th start of the year, his 6th overall appearance. He's 3-0 with a 1.90 ERA. Wolf has worked 14 and 2/3 innings, allowed 14 runs, only 4 of them earned, however, 13 hits, has struck out 15, walked 13, and has hit 2 batters on the season. About ready to face an Archbold lineup that is coming on here of late. Both these teams playing solid baseball. Take one of the games out of the way, and that was Bryan on Saturday. They were crushed by Sylvania here in a matchup, Southview on Saturday afternoon, but have won 9 of 11 overall after a 1-3 start. Digging in will be Creighton Kern for Archbold. Kern comes in hitting .343 with a home run and 8 runs driven in. Your umpires today, Ryan Deidemeyer behind the plate, Bodie Kaufman on the bases. This afternoon's first pitch sails high for ball 1, and we're off and running here in Bryan. Wolf on the first base side of the rubber, in on the cut of the grass at third. Outfield medium deep, breaking ball over for a strike. That'll even the count at a ball and a strike. Fastball, curveball for Wolf. Stares into Deckrosh, has his sign, and the 1-1 pitch. Another off-speed pitch, bounded into the hole. Nice backhand at short by Jace Kepler. The throw across will take a hop and go to the screen. Making the turn and going to second will be Creighton Kern, and he is aboard here on the air to start this game. So the Blue Streaks get the first base runner of the game and into scoring position. And that'll bring up Jaden Seiler. Seiler hitting .364 with 10 runs driven in on the season. Part of an Archbold lineup hitting .328 on the year. Got a 3-step lead at second. Right-hander against right-hander. Wolf deals. Fastball a little bit in for ball 1. Mentioned Archbold, a slow start as well, have been coming on to climb to 4-2 in the league. They were the preseason selection to win the NWOAL. Dick Selgo now in his 13th season. The step off and no throw. Archbold 23-12 a year ago. They went 4-3, returned 10 letter winners this year. Here's Wolf's 1-0. Swung on and missed 1-1. Fastball at 77. I mentioned DJ Newman, all Ohioan a year ago. He hit .509 last spring. Hitting .486 right now coming into this one. He waits on deck. The 1-1 pitch, squaring and offering, and did it hit the batter? Hit the bat. So it'll be a strike 2. Also ricocheted and bounced off of the bat and hit Seiler. He had offered as well, so it's now a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 to Jaden Seiler, the Archbold second baseman. Leadoff man, Creighton Kern aboard on the air. A ball and 2 strikes. Wolf stares in. Comes set at the belt, and the 1-2 pitch down in the dirt and bounces away. It'll be a pass ball that will allow the runner to advance to third. Creighton Kern, check that, will be wild pitch in the dirt. So advancing to third now will be Creighton Kern. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Jaden Seiler. Wolf is ready. The 2-2 pitch. Up and in for ball 3. 3-2 now to Jaden Seiler. Cerny, Brown, and Lane around the outfield. Watson, Heward, Kepler, and Dominic first to third on the infield. Here comes the payoff pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. So an error and a walk, and the Blue Streaks have runners on the corners with nobody out here in the first inning. That'll bring DJ Newman to the plate, hitting .486, 3 homers, 22 runs driven in. Team leader in both those categories, team leader in hits as well. RBI chance here early. Wolf's first offering is fouled away, strike 1. I mentioned Dick Selgo in his 13th season here as head coach. Archbold reaching the Division III state championship game last season. Fell in the state title game 4-1. A breaking ball hit the opposite way, and it rolls into right field. Archbold on the board first as Kern scores the unearned run, and they take a 1-0 lead on the single by DJ Newman. Going to third was Seiler. Newman picks up his 23rd run batted in of the season. And that'll bring J.B. Brigle to the plate. Brigle, one of those 10-letter winners back. So Seiler at third, Newman at first. Another right-hander is Brigle, stepping off the rubber, no throw. 1-0 Archbold on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. The first offering from Wolf is popped up into the air. Shallow center field. Long run in. Brown makes the grab. Tagging is Seiler. Goes about 4 steps and comes back. Good strike thrown by Quinn Brown as Brigle flies out to shallow center field for the first out of the inning. So still on the corners, and that'll bring Devin Morris to the plate. They are really waiting for Devin Morris to get untracked here. Just hitting .286 on the season with 3 runs batted in. Here's the first offering. There goes Newman. The no throw down as Newman is in easily. So now second and third and 1 down in the inning. That was a ball high and away to Devin Morris, number 5 hitter in this Blue Streaks lineup. Wolf comes set, and the 1-0. Down in the dirt, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Blue Streaks with a 1-0 lead. Runners on second and third. There's the 2-0 delivery that is poked into right field. That'll drop for a base hit. Seiler will score. Newman being waved around. He will score. And Devin Morris with a single that scores 2, and Archbold with a 3-0 lead. Just mentioned that they have been waiting on Morris. And he delivers there. Still only 1 out in the inning. And we're to the DH, Brian Burrows. Burrows hitting .321 with 11 runs batted in. Morris picking up RBIs 4 and 5 on the season. Secondary lead, ball pops out of Dekrosh's glove, trying to advance, and able to advance is Morris. So 3-0 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Archbold with the lead. Runner on second, 1 down. We're still in the top half of the first inning. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That misses up and away, 2-0. Wolf falling behind batters here in this first inning. That loss for Archbold was in the state finals, we said, to Cincinnati Hills Christian Academy. Here's the 2-0. Swung on, fouled back, 2-1. Brian, a nice bounce back season for them this year. They went just 12-16 last year. Did finish 6-1 in the NWOAL. By the way, this piece of a title, the first for the school since 2018, but they want the whole thing. Here's the 2-1 delivery. High and in, 3-1. To Brian Burrows, DHing today for Stephen Diller, the Archbold shortstop. 3 balls and a strike. Right-hander against right-hander. Morris a short lead at second. And Wolf's 3-1 delivery. Outside, ball 4. Second walk issued in the inning. And that'll send Zane Bainfeld to the plate. Hitting .318 in the number 7 slot. 6 runs batted in. Archbold team that has scored 122 runs coming into today through 13 games. Wolf deals. Swung on and line drive to center field. Brown going back, just shy of the warning track, makes the grab. Tagging and advancing to third aggressively will be Devin Morris. Bainfeld flies out. 2 down in the inning. So first and third for Cade Miller. Miller, number 2 on the team in average at .375. 8 runs batted in. Three to nothing streaks, top of the first inning. 2 outs, 2 on for Miller, the right fielder. Wolf delivers. Missed high and in, ball 1. Again, it's been a pattern in this inning for Mikey Wolf, falling behind Archbold hitters. Wolf checking the runner. There goes the runner from first to second. Delivers a ball up in the strike zone. Throw down is cut off by Heward. And getting to second, Burrows. So second and third. 2 down in the inning. 3 to nothing Archbold. Cade Miller, the number 8 hitter. Wolf is set. 2-0 pitch misses, 3-0. By the way, Archbold was the preseason with all those letter winners back. Preseason selection. Evergreen picked second. Bryan was the preseason choice to finish third. Those are the ones still in the discussion as that misses low and in for ball 4 and a third Wolf walk of the inning and a visit to the mound from head coach Corey Walker. We'll take a break. 3-zip Archbold. Bases loaded. Back in 30 seconds.
Attention Bryan home buyers. Misty King of Amerimaid Realty has a phenomenal new listing that you're going to fall in love with. Located at 1038 Oakwood Avenue, this one features 4 bedrooms and 3 full baths, over 2,000 square feet of living space, and a stunning backyard oasis with an in-ground pool and gazebo. There's also a separate living room and family room and tons of updates. And let's not forget the incredible location across from Moore Park. Phone Misty today at 633-4997 or go to AmerimaidHomes.com. Misty King of Amerimaid Realty, your hometown real estate pro.
High school baseball coverage being made possible today as well by Miller Brothers Construction. We thank them for helping to underwrite the broadcast today. Miller Brothers Construction. Bases are loaded, full of streaks, threatening to grab a huge early lead here in their first at-bat, up 3-0. Carson Dominic at the plate, hitting .250. Dominic takes ball high, ball 1. Pitch count climbing here early for Wolf. Dominic has one of the 5 Archbold home runs hit on the year. Not much wind to speak of today, by the way. Here's Wolf's 1-0 delivery. Way upstairs and inside, ball 2. Bases loaded here in the first. Blue Streaks already with a 3-0 lead on our Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Hungry for more here. Wolf's 2-0 pitch. Drills a strike, 2-1, and Carson Dominic was taking all the way. Creighton Kern is waiting on deck. Younger brother of Cade Kern, of course, who is playing extremely well at Ohio State. 2-1. Here to Carson Dominic. Wolf will step off the rubber. Dominic back in the box. Wolf has his sign from Deckrosh. Step, no throw. Again, Ryan Deidemeyer calling balls and strikes. Bodie Kaufman on the bases today. Our Eyes on the Game presented by Tri-State Vision Center for all of your eye care needs. Remember the Tri-State Vision Center. 2 balls and a strike on Carson Dominic with the bases loaded. Archbold up 3-0. A pickoff move to first, thinking maybe they'd catch Miller napping. He's able to get back safely. Stealing out, but didn't have a huge lead there. Outfield medium deep pretty much straight away for Dominic, the number 9 hitter. Here's Wolf's 2-1. Swung on. Ground ball to short. Glove by Kepler. Throws to second. Retires Miller. And that will end the inning. However, damage is done. Archbold with a 3 spot in the first. 3-0 streaks. Bryan is coming up when we come back.
You've worked hard to build your business. Doesn't it deserve premier insurance coverage? Protect it with the Central Premier policy from Central Mutual Insurance Company. Simply better coverage for your insurance dollar, backed by quality service. For your security, your protection, and your peace of mind, trust Central Mutual Insurance and Andrews O'Neill & Lowe. With offices in Archbold, Bryan, and Moisseion, or find us online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
All right, let's meet the starting lineups here in this one for Bryan. Leading off, the center fielder, Quinn Brown. Batting second, the left fielder, Ethan Cerny. Hitting third and pitching, Mikey Wolf. Batting fourth, the shortstop, Jace Kepler. Hitting fifth and catching, Tayson Dekrosh. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Dylan Dominic. Batting seventh, the DH, Carter Dominic. Batting eighth, Lazarus Lane, the right fielder. And in the ninth spot, the second baseman, Noah Heward. That Bryan lineup will face DJ Newman today, who is 4-1 with a .52 ERA. He's worked 27 innings, allowed 2 earned runs on the year, 15 hits on the season in his 27 innings of work, has struck out 62 and walked only 8, and has been handed a 3-0 lead as we go to the bottom half of inning number 1. Again, what's at stake? A Bryan win means they win the NWOAL title outright today. They still have one more to play against Evergreen and would love to wrap everything up today because they're going to more than likely see R.J. Shunk probably come Thursday in that Evergreen game that we'll have. Meanwhile, for Archbold, an opportunity to stay in the title discussion along with a couple of other teams, Evergreen and Patrick Henry, namely. So it'll be Quinn Brown leading things off here in the bottom half of the first inning. Brown has had a good senior season, one of those 3 being honored, hitting .462 with 9 RBIs, takes ball 1. Has an on base of .593 and an OPS of .1311. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Newman working quickly. Fastball cut on and missed. That one at 89, and it's 1-2. Brown, the lefty, with speed. Newman rocks, fires, 1-2. Called strike 3, and Brown knew it. 4-pitch strikeout to begin this game. DJ Newman dialing in. He'll see Ethan Cerny next. Cerny on the year, .393 average with no homers and a dozen runs batted in. Another lefty in this lineup. Takes a strike. That fastball ringing up at 90. Cerny tied for the team lead at 22 hits. Has an on base of .460, a little defensive swing, punches it down the left field line, and it flops foul. And quickly in an 0-2 hole here. Nothing in 2 on Ethan Cerny. Bears 10-5, 5-0 in the NWOAL. First-year varsity head coach Corey Walker, the Archbold grab, unable to check the swing as Cerny couldn't hold back. Back-to-back strikeouts to open this game for DJ Newman. And that'll bring Mikey Wolf to the plate. 2 down, bases empty here in the first, and Archbold up 3-0. First offering to Wolf, takes a strike on the inside corner. He's hitting .423 with 12 runs batted in. Second on the team in runs scored with 20. Sharp slider swung on and missed. And it's 0-2. Fastball, cutter, curveball, and slider for Newman. The 0-2. See you later, strike 3, and he makes quick work out of the Bryan lineup, overpowering them. 3 straight punch-outs, 1 complete at Sumter. 3 zip streaks on B-Rock Sports.
Need to spruce up your home inside or out? Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan is the place for that. Get all the paint you need at tremendous prices. Get Royal Interior Eggshell or Satin or Royal Exterior Flat and Royal Exterior Stain. With excellent coverage, washability, and a lifetime warranty, Ace Royal Paint is the only paint you'll ever buy. Get to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan today. Ace, the helpful hardware place.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Spring is here, and that means new arrivals are sprouting at Elian's Boutique and the Maddox Men's Emporium. Check out the colorful new inventory, including new golf apparel lines in both men's and women's, new business casual wear, Jeep trademarked apparel and accessories, and tons of new spring casuals. Elian's Boutique is also introducing a whole new line of jewelry, including gorgeous sterling silver rings. So brighten your wardrobe by visiting Elian's Boutique and the Maddox on the east side of the square in downtown Bryan. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 5.
Not an immaculate inning, but certainly extremely dominant as Newman strikes out the side to begin this one. Archbold with the top of the order. They batted through in that first inning, and Wolf deals up high for ball one. Kern reached on an error his first time up. Came around to eventually score one of those 3 runs. Wolf kicks and deals and punches a strike in there. 1-1 the count. Talking both these teams with success at all levels of baseball. Had tip of the hats to the programs that they have developed. The breaking ball is over for a strike. Now 1-2 on Creighton Kern. Of course, for Bryan, you've got Matt Whistler up with the Tampa Bay Rays, and working his way through now is Dalen Miley through the Astros organization, among others. The 1-2 up high, 2-2. Archbold with a number of kids playing collegiately. Toby Walker at Mount Vernon Nazarene. Of course, Rigo Ramos at BG. Jaron Williams having success at Toledo. We mentioned Cade Kern at Ohio State. Curveball hammered into center field for a base hit as Creighton Kern just sat back and waited on that breaking ball and drove it for the leadoff single here in this inning. Corey Erbscorn back to Archbold at Trine. Bryson Taylor at Indiana South Bend. So just kids littered all over the place. Bryan has had that through the years as well. This is an Archbold team that has averaged over 20 wins a year over the last 8 seasons. The throw over and diving back safely is Kern. 5 straight district championships for Archbold. Here's Jaden Seiler, who walked and scored a run, takes up high, ball 1. 3-0 Archbold. Top half of the second inning here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Kern a threat to run. By the way, this is a Blue Streak team that lost only 2 lettermen from last year. Throw over and diving back safely. Bryan won 12, played better as the year went on. Really struggled on the mound and defensively. Very un-Bryan-like numbers last year. Strike delivered. 76-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is 1-1 on Jaden Seiler, who was a big part of that success for Archbold last year. Really developed on the mound, at the plate, all around. A bunt. Nice one up the first base line. Coming off the mound, Wolf sets, throws to Watson at first. It will be a sacrifice bunt for Jaden Seiler. Gets Kern into scoring position. So runner on second for DJ Newman, who singled and drove a run in, stole a base, came around and scored a run, and they're just going to put him on intentionally. Not even going to mess with Newman. Set up a double play situation here with runners on first and second. J.B. Brigle. Bryan returning 7 Letterman, all starters in this one today. First and second, one down, trying to add to the 3-0 lead here for the Blue Streaks. Brigle waits, Wolf deals, and it's a strike on the outside corner. Brigle flew out to Quinn Brown in center. We mentioned not only league ramifications this week, but jockeying for seeding these games this week. All teams, all divisions. Here comes the 0-1. Nope, step off and no throw to second. Trying to see if Kern was on a lean to third. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Archbold. No runs, no hits, and an error here early in this one for Bryan. We're in the top of the second. Archbold has scored 3 and traffic here in the second inning. The 1-strike pitch. Nice slider that's over for a strike. 0-2 now to Brigle. Good change of speed there. Archbold, a 4th place team last year in this league that made the state finals. Wolf peeking at both runners. The 2-strike pitch swung on, fisted into the air. It will drift into shallow center field and over the shoulder grab by Noah Heward. Nice job defensively on the pop out to the cut of the grass. 2 down in the inning as Brigle is retired, and that'll bring Devin Morris to the plate. Morris 1 for 1. His single drove in 2 runs. Righty-lefty matchup here. We talked in the first at-bat how they've been waiting for Morris to elevate his game. Takes in the dirt, bounces away from Decross. The runners will advance 90 feet on the wild pitch. Second and third now in a 3-0 Archbold lead on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. As we said, back here Thursday for the Evergreen at Bryan game, and then scheduled to head to Defiance. Bryan at Defiance on Friday night at 5. Defiance just lost their first game to Talmadge. Way up high with that fastball, 2-0. First base open here. But always a good measuring stick game when you go take on a Defiance team. A team loaded with pitching this year. Here's the 2-0. Swung on, hit high into the air into right field. Lazarus Lane going back. It's over his head. It's gone! How about that, Devin Morris? A ball that just kept carrying, and Morris hits his first of the season. He has driven in 5 of the 6, and it is 6-0 Blue Streaks. So that empties the bases. 2 down in the inning. It is Brian Burrows who walked his first time up. Fastball up high, ball 1. 3 spots in both innings here for the Blue Streaks. Still batting in the second. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Dick Selgo, a very veteran staff. Jeff Brunswick's been with him, has been with the program 26 years. That is sliced into center field for a base hit as Burrows gets his first hit of the afternoon. Second time he's been on base. A 2-out single. Scott Ford, 9th year there. And then freshman coach Garrett Grimm and volunteer assistant Lauren Brown have been with the program 4 years. Now a visit from Corey Walker. 2 down in the inning. Archbold in command, leading 6-0 and a pitching change. We'll be back.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Starks Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Starks Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com. JasonDeach.com.
Jason Deach Collision and Customs is Northwest Ohio's largest trailer dealer with over 300 trailers in stock, from 53-foot race trailers and custom toter homes to open deck car trailers, dump trailers, landscape trailers, and equipment trailers. But they don't just sell trailers, they service them, add options, and do repairs on any brand. Because they're racers themselves, they know how to build the trailer right for your racing needs. Stop by their Edgerton location or shop 24/7 at JasonDeachTrailersales.com. If you can dream it, they can build it at Jason Deach Collision and Customs.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Eden, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
Pitching change. It's the left-hander Ethan Cerny who has come in as Archbold has rocked Mikey Wolf, and they lead at 6-0. Cerny, 12 2/3 innings of work. This will be his 7th appearance of the year. No decisions. He's allowed 10 runs, 6 of them earned, 16 hits, struck out 4, walked 3, and has hit 5 batters with a 3.31 ERA. Swing and a miss by Zane Bainfeld. For strike one, Bainfeld 0 for 1 with a fly out his first time up to center to Quinn Brown. Bounce in the dirt on the breaking ball. Good block. Mikey Wolf has taken over behind the plate. Tayson Dekrosh has gone to left field. 1-1 the count. 2 down in the inning. Runner on first. We're in the second. 6-0 Blue Streaks. Cerny's pitch is hammered into the hole into left field for a base hit. It's the 6th Blue Streak hit of the afternoon. First and second and 2 down in the inning. And it'll be Cade Miller, the 8th man to come to the plate in this inning. Archbold sent 9 to the plate in the first. Miller hitting .375 coming into the game. Walked his first time up. Lefty-righty matchup here. Six runs on 6 hits for Archbold here into the second inning, looking to continue to add to the lead. The lefty Cerny has his sign, straightens, and his first offering to Miller is popped up into the air out of play up the first base line for strike one. As always, both these teams will be in difficult districts. For Bryan, it's always as tough as it gets in Division II. The 0-1 outside, ball 1, 1-1. Evergreen in town here on Thursday for the final league game for the Bears. They've already wrapped up at least a piece of the title. It's the 31st in school history in baseball. Won it outright. Breaking ball a little bit inside, 2-1, and maybe down as well. Archbold, Patrick Henry, and Evergreen have 2 losses, so they would need Bryan to lose tonight and Thursday for one of them to get in on the championship this year. Cerny's 2-1 outside, tailing away 3-1. First and second, 2 down in the second. 6-0 Archbold on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Three-run homer in this inning from Devin Morris. Ball 4 to Cade Miller. Second walk for Cade Miller. And Carson Dominic, for a second time in as many innings, will come up with 2 down. Cerny comes to the plate, swung on, fouled by Dominic. He grounded out to end the top of the first inning, his first time up. Grounded into fielder's choice that ended it. Flipped from short to second. Breaking ball outside to Dominic. He came in at 250 on the year with the homer and 9 runs batted in. By the way, Cade Miller drawing walks 8 and 9 of the season here with his 2. Another off-speed pitch that misses, and now Dominic in charge of the at-bat here. Bases loaded, 2 down, 6-0 Archbold. Cerny's pitch. Up and in, ball 3. Ryan Diedemeyer signaling that it was up in the strike zone. 3-1 now on Carson Dominic. Creighton Kern on deck. He started this inning with a single. Here's Cerny's 3-1. Ball 4. Walks in a run. Dominic picks up the RBI on the walk. Burrows scores the run, and it's now 7-0 Archbold here in the second inning. Bryan fell behind big on Saturday in that loss, and it has been a carryover. Meanwhile, DJ Newman sitting over there in that powerful and dominant and efficient first inning, although another long stint in the dugout. Kern takes a breaking ball strike. Kern is 1 for 2 with a single, reached on an error, a pair of runs scored. 4 in this inning after a 3-run first. Here's Cerny's 1-strike pitch. Called strike, 1-1. Or 0-2, I beg your pardon. 0-2 now on Creighton Kern. Mentioned Archbold's been really playing well here of late, trying to crank it up as we begin early May, crank it up for tournament time. All these teams are now. As we said, tournament draw coming up on Sunday. The 2-strike. Kern takes high and maybe a little bit outside, 1-2. Bryan again will be hosting a district. Sumter hosting Division IV district baseball. Here's the 1-2. Curveball, ground ball, and it ricochets off the glove of Dylan Dominic at third. 1 run is in. They're going to test Dekrosh's arm. Play at the plate. He is out. They will gun down Cade Miller, but 1 more run scored as Kern picked up an RBI. And that will end the inning, but 5 scored by the Blue Streaks. They now lead Bryan 8-0, middle of the second.
Newcomer Schaefer, Spangler, Breininger, and Rakes has served Northwest Ohio for over 120 years, and they provide a full range of legal services, including real estate transactions, estate planning and trust administration, elder law, family law, business planning and litigation, personal injury, workers' comp, criminal and traffic defense, and more. Newcomer Schaefer, Spangler, Breininger, and Rakes also supports the athletes in schools in Northwest Ohio and wish them the best of luck in this game.
The newest way to save money is also the easiest way to save money. With Midwest Community Federal Credit Union's new rewards checking account powered by Bazing, you get access to thousands of local discounts on shopping, dining, travel, and so much more. All you have to do is show your mobile coupon and save. No matter who you are or what you do, saving money is for everyone. Stop by a Midwest Community branch or visit midwestcommunity.org to open a rewards checking account today.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters' mission is to support, promote, and inspire competitive sports and Bryan with the emphasis on high school athletics. With monthly support, a $25 donation gives you a window clean. Gold level is a $50 donation, which gives you the choice of a cinch sack or a poncho. Gold level support is a $100 donation that gets you Bryan Strong sports flag. And lastly, a $20 Bryan Strong donation gives you all of these, including any combination of 3 from the Gold donation. Make your Bryan Strong today and offer additional support. Go Bears.
Jace Kepler, first ball, fastball swinging, reaches on an air. Kepler came to the plate hitting .404 on the year and becomes Bryan's first base runner on the E6. That'll bring Tayson Dekrosh to the plate. Dekrosh hitting .364, takes away for ball 1. 1 homer, 21 runs batted in. This is a Bryan offense that's capable. They've scored 145 runs in their 15 games, but Down huge here as Decross takes an 89-mile-an-hour fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. Newman checking the runner, delivers to the plate, slider strike, and it's 1-2. Got him way behind. Decross waves at strike 3, and that'll be the 4th punch-out of the game. Newman struck out 18 in a game earlier this year. And they were going to check, never did officially here, if it was an Archbold record with those 18 strikeouts. Also engaged in one heck of a pitcher's matchup with R.J. Shunk. Shunk going to Toledo. He's from Evergreen. And, of course, Newman going to Bowling Green. Fastball dealt for a strike to Dylan Dominic. That one at 88. Dylan comes in hitting .233 with 11 runs batted in, .393 on base, and quite a podcast star, I'm told. That's a wild pitch in the dirt that will bounce to the screen. Advancing to second will be Jace Kepler, so he'll be the first Bryan runner into scoring position. A ball and a strike on Dominic. Brother Carter on deck as the DH this afternoon. Archbold 3 in the first, 5 in the second. Now a Devin Morris visit to the mound. Maybe he and Newman not on the same page on that last pitch, and they'll talk a little bit about it. Leagues that are decided. North Central has won the BBC for the first time since 2014. Wayne Trace has wrapped up at least a share of the GMC title. Second in school history, the only other one for the Raiders back in '87. Tenora still in the race, though. The 1-1 from Newman. Fastball pumps in there for a strike, 1-2. Trace and Tenora play this week. Tenora needs to win to split the championship in the conference. A Trace win gives it to him outright. Newman with a 1-2. Down in the dirt, good block that time by catcher Devin Morris. It's 2-2. WBL title will be decided either a share or an outright. A Defiance win over Wapakoneta gives the Bulldogs an outright title there. Here comes the 2-2. And Newman was in delivery, and stepping out was Dylan Dominic. Dylan trying to find his consistent rhythm at the plate this spring. Boy, it's been tough on a lot of people and a lot of stops and starts with weather. The payoff pitch cuts and misses for strike 3. Reared back and brought 90. Been pretty consistent at 88 to 91. 5 strikeouts, 2 down in the inning with Kepler at second. And now, as we mentioned, Carter Dominic hitting .385. He has supplied some power for Bryan, has 2 of their 3 home runs, 17 runs driven in. On base of .448, slugs at .596, fouls that one off to the right, and it will be just out of play up that right field line. 0-1. Bears knew coming into this week that they could do no worse than sharing an NWOAL title. They need a win either tonight or a win on Thursday to win it outright. The 0-1 swung on at least 3/4 of the way through. Strike 2 on Carter Dominic. Number 7 hitter DHing today for Joe Watson. 2 strikes on Dominic. Kepler at second, 8-0 streaks. The 0-2. Goes slider, swung and missed, strike 3, and for a second straight inning, Newman will strike out the side. 2 complete here at Ray Sumter. DJ Newman on top of his game, and the Blue Streaks offense has been terrific as well. They lead it 8-0.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Field Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Field Supply Center in Blakesley and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Field Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Field Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
You know where to go when your vehicle has been in an accident, but why should you take that same vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service when you need an oil change, brake job, or any other routine maintenance? It's because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have 60 years of combined experience diagnosing and repairing domestic, foreign, and classic automobiles. They have a state-of-the-art alignment machine that ensures a perfect alignment every time, and the training and expertise to fix your problem the first time. So whether it's a crash or take your vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service.
2, 3, and 4 for the Blue Streaks. Jaden Seiler starting things up. And he's ahead 2 balls and no strikes. Seiler, a walk and a run scored and a sacrifice bunt. Next door, Archbold leads Bryan 2-1 in a big softball game going on there. 4 teams with 1 loss coming into tonight in NWOAL softball. Swung on, hammered down the left field line, and it is going to go to the wall on a hop. This will be 2 for Seiler on a stand-up double, as he powered that one down the left field line and 1 hop the fence. So the leadoff double. An Archbold win, by the way, in that softball game over Bryan, then they will have a share of the title. It's their final league game tonight. They came in 5-1. Bryan, Evergreen, and Wauseon were all 4-1 entering tonight's play. And again, for the second time in this game, they're not even going to mess with DJ Newman. Second time he's been intentionally walked. So now first and second, nobody out here in the third. Blue Streaks already leading at 8-0. J.B. Brigle, 0 for 2 with a fly out and a pop out. Swings, pops it up. First base side, first baseman in shallow right. Joe Watson squeezes it for the first out. And that'll bring Devin Morris, who has really brought the hammer tonight. Morris 2 for 2 with 5 of the 8 runs driven in. A 3-run homer last time, and a single that scored 2 the first time up. First and second, 1 away. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Timeout as Morris steps out. I think Morris has been the guy we were talking at the top of the broadcast, looking for him to start to do a little more damage, and certainly has done that today. Head coach Dick Selgo said they need him from here on out. He got around too quick on that one as he drills it foul, 0-1. I mentioned Corey Walker in his first year, had been with the program, though, took over for successful head coach Jeff Inselman, who stepped down. Here's the 1 strike. Breaking ball, lifted in the air, foul ground. Third baseman Dylan Dominic puts it away, and Morris is finally retired today on a foul out for the second out. And that'll bring Brian Burrows to the plate. Burrows, the DH. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Run scored, stolen base as well. 2 outs, 2 on in the third. 8-zip Archbold. Got out in front, swung on and missed. Nothing in 1 here on Burrows. DHing for shortstop Stephen Diller. Here's Cerny's 0-1. Curveball down in the dirt, 1-1. Off day for the Guardians. Traveling back home from the West Coast trip. Cleveland hosting San Diego for 2. 6:10 tomorrow night, 1:10 then on Wednesday afternoon. Here's Cerny's 1-1. Swung on and missed by Burrows. It's now a ball and 2 strikes. Seiler doubled to start the inning. Newman was intentionally walked, and a pop out and a foul out. And now 1-2 on Burrows. 2 outs, 2 on here in the third. The pitch. Curveball blocked by Wolf, who started this afternoon on the mound. Dylan Dominic will now go Thursday. That was the plan coming in. Wolf today, and Dylan Dominic then, if they didn't win today, if Bryan didn't win today, they would have him to go on Thursday. And a swing and a miss, and Burrows down on strikes, and Archbold. First time they come away empty-handed. Middle of the third, still in command, though, leading Bryan 8-0. We'll be right back.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for. Like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial. A bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect. A picture of the family farm etched on the stone. Or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Even though we don't know what life has in store for our homes or car, we can still prepare. Introducing the Damage Doesn't Have to Be Too Damaging policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Contact Danielle Van Atta, agent at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408 today. American Family Insurance Company, SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
8-9-1 to face DJ Newman here in the home half of the third, and Lazarus Lane drives one to straightaway center, medium deep, and he will fly out for the first out of the bottom of the third inning. Came in at .462 before that flyout. Has had himself a nice season at the plate. Now it is Noah Heward. Heward hitting .286 with 15 runs batted in. Righty-righty matchup. Newman rocks and fires. Fastball a little bit low, ball one. 3 in the first, 5 in the second for Archbold in building this 8-0 lead here on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. The 1-0 pitch has popped up. Shortstop Stephen Diller grabs it. 2 down in the inning. And we're to the top of the order here for the Bears. Quinn Brown. Brown 0 for 1 with a strikeout. One of the 3 seniors in this Bryan program. Started 1-3, but have won 9 of 11 since. Slider strike, 0-1 on Brown. The 1-strike pitch. Bouncing ball coming off the mound. Newman, nice play. Stumbled a bit, throws, and not able to get Brown. Brown is fast up that line, maybe the fastest Bear. Gets an infield single, and remember, coming off that mound, DJ Newman had lost his balance just enough, and then as he gunned it to first, Brigle kind of tapping his shoulder and saying that's on him. Dick Selgo, I think, wants the explanation as to what happened, and Bodie Kaufman says the throw a little bit wide, and Brigle pulled the foot. So Brown is safe. Second base runner for Bryan. We'll bring up Ethan Cerny, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And a balk has been called now, so that will move Brown to second. Second time Bryan this afternoon has gotten somebody into scoring position. Can they cash in here against Newman? Newman deals. Cerny takes down low, ball one. 8 runs on 7 hits for Archbold here today in building this lead. Newman sets at the belt, the 1-0. Swung on, ground ball, and it bounces off third baseman Zane Bainfeld. No play anywhere. And Bryan will have runners on the corners. Play that if Bainfeld can make, he retires Cerny. So it'll be E5. First and third. And Mikey Wolf will come to the plate. Wolf hitting .423 with 12 runs driven in. He's been good at the plate all year, just trying to get Bryan on the board here. Swung on, fouled away by Wolf, 0-1. No hard contact yet, but they have some traffic here. First and third with 2 away. 8-0 Archbold on the Andres O'Neill and Low scoreboard. Newman has his pitch. He straightens and step but no throw. 0-1 the count here on Mikey Wolf. The 0-1. Curveball strike, and now 0-2 on Wolf. Brown at third. Cerny at first. The pitch. Wolf takes high and away, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 down, runners on the corners. Here's the pitch. Slider, strike 3, and Wolf is down. That'll be the 7th punch out of the afternoon. Bryan leaves 2 on, and we have played 3 here at Sumter. Archbold continuing to lead this one 8-0.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
When you're in need of a new appliance, go to your local appliance dealer, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware and Bryan. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances. They carry the brands you need: Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, and GE. Many in stock for you to take home today. Then, when you have something wrong in the years to come, Direct Link will also service everything. No need to call that 800 number and talk with someone you don't know. Just call Direct Link at 636-4541 and they'll be out to fix it for you, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware and Bryan, your local appliance dealer.
Are you a local property investor or someone who's thought about investing in real estate? Then call Misty King of Amerimaid Realty and ask about the duplex she has available for sale on East Mulberry Street in Bryan. This one features a front studio apartment that was renovated in 2021, as well as a back apartment that offers 3 bedrooms and a spacious living room. The building has a low-maintenance metal roof, updated siding, and a huge yard. So if you want a great return on your investment, phone Misty today at 633-4997. Misty King of Amerimaid Realty, your hometown real estate pro.
Bottom third of the Blue Streak lineup, Zane Bainfeld to start things. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. The 1-0 pitch from Cerny, swung on off the end of the bat, loops it into shallow right field. Nice grab by Noah Heward for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Cade Miller, who has drawn a pair of walks this afternoon. No, we're going to see a pinch hitter, beg your pardon. Or there was a defensive change, either that or a defensive change that we missed. It's Jack Hurst that is hitting. Hurst hitting .250 on the season. Strike 1 on Hurst. He leads the team in triples this year. Has hit a pair. Bases empty, 1 down. We're in the top of the 4th inning with Archbold in control of this one, 8-0. Swung on, ground ball, and into left field. It slides for a base hit. So Jack Hurst with a 1-out single. That'll bring up Carson Dominic. In the softball game that's happening, it's still 2-1. Archbold leading Bryan. That game in the 4th inning. You can hear that game on our sister station, 96.5. Step over and throw, and boy, they got Hurst picked off. The Watson throw, and did they get the tag? Yes, they did. Flipped it to second baseman Noah Heward, and Hurst had dozed off just a bit over there and is picked off for the 2nd out of the inning. Officially, it'll be 1-4, or 3-4, I beg your pardon, to retire him. And now with Dominic at the plate. It's 2 down, bases empty. He golfs one into left field for a base hit. Carson Dominic's first hit of the afternoon. It's the 9th Archbold hit of the game. A 2-out single, and it'll turn it over to the top of this order. Creighton Kern, a pair of singles and reached on an error, so 2 for 3 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. The first offering is a breaking ball over for a strike. 0-1 on Kern. Cerny stares in and deals down in the dirt. It ricochets off the equipment of Wolf, who couldn't locate it. And Dominic slides in to second to get into scoring position. You're listening to NWOAL Baseball on a Monday here on WBNO FM Bryan, as we are about ready to cross the 6 o'clock hour on a Monday. Overcast, 55 degrees. A ball and a strike on Creighton Kern. Cerny curved down low. 2-1. Bounced in front of the plate. Coverage also being presented tonight by Miller Brothers Construction. 2-1 on Kern. The pitch. Strike delivered to even it at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Dominic at second. Archbold leading 8-0 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. We're in the top half of the 4th inning. Cerny's 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, hang back and hammered it down the left field line. They are waving Dominic around. He will score, and it'll make it 9-0. On the throw to the plate, Kern will head to second. Second RBI delivered by Kern in this game. That's 10 on the season for Kern. That'll bring Jaden Seiler to the plate. He has walked, sacrificed, bunted, and doubled last time up. It's a big 2-out hit, and that's fouled off by Seiler. 9-0. Cerny stares in. Step and no throw. It's an Archbold program that has had tons of success. Won the state championship in baseball back in 2005. We mentioned what happened last year. They've won 5 straight district championships. And that Division III again, tough to get out of, but Archbold peaking, starting to peak at the right time. The 1-1, a swing and a miss got Seiler out in front, 1-2. Bryan's been playing well since the 1-3 start. Take away basically that Saturday game and so far in this one, but 1-2 on Seiler. Kern at second, 2 down. There he goes. Outside for a ball, sliding in safely was Kern. So he'll add a stolen base. A couple of runs scored, a pair of RBIs, now a stolen base. 2-2 the count. Cerny in relief of Wolf. The pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 3. So 1 run across on the RBI single from Kern. Archbold adds a run. We're halfway home in this one. Blue Streaks leading Bryan 9-0. We'll get a main stops of Northwest Ohio mid-game update when we come back.
The Maddox Men's Emporium is the only premier men's clothing store in Northwest Ohio, featuring top apparel brands like Johnson & Murphy, Fish Hippie, 7 Diamonds, Task Performance Wear, and Saks Underwear. They even carry top-of-the-line men's skincare products and cologne like Jack Black, St. James of London, and Fulton & Rourke. The Maddox even has specialty foods, designer socks, bar accessories, Mission belts, and more. So stop in the Maddox Men's Emporium on the east side of the square in Bryan, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, or Saturday, 10 to 5.
Forget cars and purses. Thieves are after your identity. Recovering your stolen identity can cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The Central Mutual Insurance Company offers coverages that can help you recover from the devastating effects of identity theft. For your security, your protection, and your peace of mind, trust Central Mutual Insurance Company in Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe. With offices in Archbold, Bryan, and Wasion, or you can find us online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Jace Kepler, Tayson Dekrosh, Dylan Dominic due up here in this bottom half of the fourth inning. 1-1 the count on Kepler. Swung on, fouled it away. It's now 1-2. Kepler reached on an error his first time up. An error at shortstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 9-0 Archbold. Our main stops of Northwest Ohio mid-game update. The 1-2 and the slider is swung on and missed for strike 3. That'll be strikeout number 8 for DJ Newman here into the fourth inning. He has been one of the storylines. An infield single from Quinn Brown is all that has been picked up by the Bryan offense. Fastball outside, ball 1. Meanwhile, for the Archbold offense, Kern with a couple of RBI singles. Newman with an RBI single. Breaking ball strike. It's now 1-1. Devin Morris swinging a big bat today. A 3-run homer. And a single that scored 2, so he's driven in 5, and that's added up to an Archbold 9-0 lead. That one's low and away, 2-1 now. Your mid-game update brought to you by the main stops of Northwest Ohio. Always open when you need them, the main stops of Northwest Ohio. Blowing it past Dekrosh is Newman, and it's 2-2. Dekrosh 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here's the 2-2 from Newman. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts, trying for the third time in this game striking out the side is Newman. He's got the first 2 here. And it'll be Dylan Dominic, also a strikeout victim. The BG product, Newman, is dialed in this one. 2 down, bases empty for Bryan in the home half of the fourth. Curveball strike. Newman rocks and deals. Fastball, club foul off to the right and out of play. 0-2. And threatening to make quick work of Bryan here in the fourth. The 0-2, way up high, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. By the way, the Archbold Bryan softball game now tied at 2. Dylan swings and misses at that one. It gets away from catcher Morris, snaps and throws and pulled the runner off. Dominic will be safe. Be E2, so strikeout E2. So Dylan Dominic, a base runner with 2 down in the inning here for Bryan. That'll bring Carter Dominic to the plate. Carter 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He is DHing today for Joe Watson. The pitch. Sharp slider downstairs, 1-0. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Archbold leading Bryan 9-0 in a stay-alive game in the league race for the Blue Streaks. The pitch. A swing and a miss, 1-1. Bryan has already wrapped up at least a share of their 31st league title. If they are unable to mount a furious rally tonight, they will have the Evergreen game to try to win it outright. Here's the 1-1 coming from Newman. Strike on the outside corner, 1-2. Perfectly placed 88-mile-an-hour fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Newman working quickly, straightens the 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll do it for Carter Dominic, and that'll do it for Bryan in the fourth inning. 4 complete here at Ray Sumter Field. Archbold 9, Bryan nothing. You're listening to High School Baseball on B-Rock Sports.
Need to spruce up your home inside or out? Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan is the place for that. Get all the paint you need at tremendous prices. Get Royal Interior Eggshell or Satin or Royal Exterior Flat and Royal Exterior Stain. With excellent coverage, washability, and a lifetime warranty, Ace Royal Paint is the only paint you'll ever buy. Get to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan today. Ace, the helpful hardware place.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Eden, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
Welcome back here to Ray Sumter Field in Bryan. It is Archbold 9 and Bryan nothing as we began this one this afternoon. Archbold 8-5, Bryan 10-5, but it was the league records that we were talking most about, with Bryan at 5-0 and Archbold at 4-2. Archbold sending 3, 4, and 5 to the plate. DJ Newman, JB Burkle, and Devin Morris to face Ethan Cerny. An RBI single for Newman as he takes a curveball strike, 0-1. Been intentionally walked a couple of times as well. Scored a couple of runs. As we mentioned, picked up the RBI and a first at bat in a single. 1 strike on him. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Cerny in relief of Mikey Wolf, who didn't make it out of the second. 0-2 on DJ Newman. Came into today at 486 at the plate. Takes high and away, 1-2 after a 509 junior season at the plate. One ball, 2 strikes. Cerny's pitch. Curveball hammered down the left field line, but is going to curl foul and out of play. Just in front of that one. Already had a 3-run homer in this one from Devin Morris, who was due to hit third in this inning. 1-2 on DJ Newman. 9 runs, 10 hits for this Blue Streaks offense. Swung on, lifted into the air, right field. Lazarus Lane coming over near the line, makes the play. And Newman flies out for out number 1.
Number 42, JB Burkle.
JB Burkle is going to hit. He is 0 for 3. Fly out to center, pop out to second, and then a pop out to first. Burkle takes a little bit inside, ball 1. Hard to believe tournament time just around the corner. Draw will be announced and unveiled on Sunday. Sectionals, of course, higher seed will get to host. Swung on, and that is skied into straightaway center field, and Quinn Brown camps out under it for the second out of the inning. As Burkle flies out. And now it's Devin Morris, who has swung the big stick tonight, 2 for 3 with 5 runs batted in, including a 3-run homer. A bomb to right field. Takes away for ball 1. Again, Bryan and Archbold next to us, 2-2. An Archbold win in softball, and they would share the championship, at least share it. Stayed back on that curveball, fouled it off. We'll be back here Thursday for the Evergreen Bryan matchup. Here's Cerny's 1-1. A swing and a miss, 1-2. Archbold 9, Bryan nothing. Top of the fifth inning on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Base is empty, 2 down. Morris, the number 5 hitter in this lineup. The 1-2 pitch from Cerny. Swung on, and that is popped up. Third base side, staying in play. Dylan Dominic has it, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Ethan Cerny. Middle of the fifth. Here in Bryan, it's Archbold 9, Bryan nothing on Monday Baseball on B-Rock Sports.
The newest way to save money is also the easiest way to save money. With Midwest Community Federal Credit Union's new rewards checking account powered by Bazing, you get access to thousands of local discounts on shopping, dining, travel, and so much more. All you have to do is show your mobile coupon and save. No matter who you are or what you do, saving money is for everyone. Stop by a Midwest Community branch or visit midwestcommunity.org to open a rewards checking account today.
Newcomer, Schaefer, Spangler, Breininger, and Rakes has served Northwest Ohio for over 120 years, and they provide a full range of legal services, including real estate transactions, estate planning and trust administration, elder law, family law, business planning and litigation, personal injury, workers' comp, criminal and traffic defense, and more. Newcomer, Schaefer, Spangler, Breininger, and Rakes also supports the athletes in schools in Northwest Ohio and wish them the best of luck in this game.
Moving into the home half of the fifth inning, Archbold up 9-0. Bryan will have 8, 9, and 1 come to the plate to face DJ Newman. 11 punch-outs for DJ Newman through 4 innings. Strike 1 on Lane. He flew out to center his first time up. Noah Heward on deck. Quinn Brown, the third man due up in the inning. The 0-1 is fouled off to the right. Will it get out of play? It will. Running out of room on that first base side was J.B. Brigle. Hearing some noise behind us here. It was a 2-2 game, and now Archbold has grabbed a 4-2 lead on Bryan in the fifth inning. The 2-strike pitch. Lane takes strike 3. It was dropped, and then a tag out by Devin Morris. Strikeout number 12 for DJ Newman. That'll bring Noah Heward to the plate. He popped out his first time. Takes a slider a little bit low, ball 1. Newman has thrown all 4 of his pitches. Fastball, curveball, slider, cutter, all for strikes. Swung on, and that's lined into center field, but playable there for Kern, who makes the play in the gap, and Heward flies out for the second out of the inning. Quickly 2 away in the fifth, and Archbold up 9-0 here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Top of the order, Quinn Brown, who has Bryan's only hit, at least according to our book. They have a couple other kids that were granted at least on the board hits, but we gave errors that got them on board. Infield single for Brown to go along with a strikeout, takes away for ball 1. 2 down, bases empty. Bottom of the fifth inning, 9-0 Blue Streaks on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Slider for a strike, 1-1. Brown has had a really good senior season in 2 sports. Strike 2. Baseball player, and of course also has a real good chance to advance deep, potentially to Columbus in track and field as well. The 1-2 low and away, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, bases empty. Newman stares in, has his sign, rocks, fires, swung on and missed, strike 3. Another 1-2-3 inning for DJ Newman and Archbold. 5 in the books here in Bryan. Archbold 9, Bryan nothing. More to come. NWOAL baseball on a Monday on B-Rock Sports.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters' mission is to support, promote, and inspire competitive sports in Bryan with an emphasis on high school athletics. With monthly support, a $25 donation gives you a window clean. Every else, $50 donation, which gives you the choice of
Jason Deach Collision and Customs is Northwest Ohio's largest trailer dealer with over 300 trailers in stock, from 53-foot race trailers and custom toter homes to open deck car trailers, dump trailers, landscape trailers, and equipment trailers. But they don't just sell trailers, they service them, add options, and do repairs on any brand. Because they're racers themselves, they know how to build the trailer right for your racing needs. Stop by their Edgerton location or shop 24/7 at jasondeachtrailersales.com. If you can dream it, they can build it at Jason Deach Collision and Customs.
Welcome back here to Bryan. It is a 9-0 Archbold lead, 5 innings complete. You're listening to high school baseball, NWOAL baseball. By the way, Archbold Lady Blue Streaks now up 5-2 over Bryan. Tight race there coming into today's play in the NWOAL and softball. As play began today, Archbold was 5-1. Bryan, Evergreen, and Wauseon all 4-1 in the NWOAL. So if Archbold can hang on over there, they would guarantee themselves at least a share of the title and finish the league schedule at 6-1 in softball. Here's Cerny's first offering that catches the outside corner for a strike. This is Steven Diller, who is hitting for himself here in the number 6 spot. Diller cuts and misses, hitting .286 on the season. Zane Bainfeld due up next. The 0-2. Up and away, 1-2. Mikey Wolf started this game. Some activity down in the Archbold bullpen.